Mick Schumacher has emerged as a late contender for a seat at the Audi-owned Sauber team in what could be his last chance to get back to Formula One. The German has acted as a reserve for Mercedes for the past 2 seasons, after losing his drive at Haas at the end of 2022. He had hoped to get the nod at Alpine for its vacancy next year after racing for the French manufacturer in the World Endurance Championship, but the squad elected to take rookie Jack Doohan instead. The closing off of that opportunity appeared to leave Schumacher with little hope of an F1 comeback, but it has been revealed that Audi's new chief Mattia Binotto now has him on the radar for 2025. The Audi-owned squad is still on the hunt for a teammate for Nico Hülkenberg, and it had previously appeared that its choice was down to incumbent Valtteri Bottas or F2 frontrunner Gabriele Bortoleto. Speaking in an interview with Italian newspaper Corriere della Sera, Binotto said the team was not settled yet on what it wanted to do and did not feel that it had to make a swift decision. "We can afford the luxury of not rushing, since all the other teams have decided their lineups," he said. "There are 2 essential options. On the one hand, experience to set us on the growth path. On the other is a young, talented driver who can accompany us on the path to the top." Asked specifically about Schumacher, who Binotto knew from his days as Ferrari team principal, he said, "We are definitely evaluating him. I met him and spoke to him. I have known him for a long time, having been part of the Ferrari Driver Academy. I know his strengths and advantages. He is one of the names we have in mind." Binotto says that the need to think long-term is important because the Audi project is a huge challenge that will take a long time to reach fruition. "We are at the beginning of the climb," he said. "In front of us there is Everest, and now we can only see the base. We are deciding which side to climb, but it is important to establish a path. If we compare ourselves with our opponents, we have about 400 fewer people. We need to add to them to be able to compete at the same level. They cannot be found in 2 days, and not necessarily in F1. Our choice is to invest in young people." Pushed on what time frame was in his head for Audi to become winners in F1, he said, "Other teams have taken years to get to the top. Jean Todt joined Maranello in 1993, and the first constructors' title was in 1999. Same thing for Mercedes. It will take 5 to 7 years. We expect to be able to fight in 2030. Formula One team Sauber is currently the only team on the F1 grid that has not scored even a single point, as now only 6 races are left in the season. What is an even bigger cause of concern is that Kick Sauber F1 team will transition and turn into the Audi F1 team from 2026 when the new regulations kick in. The team currently in the 2024 season is struggling a lot and are almost a second slower than the other teams. This is a cause of concern for Mattia Binotto, who is tasked with turning Audi into a race-winning team and car from 2026 onwards. What you think about Formula One lifeline offered to Mick Schumacher, with Audi chief saying he is on squad's radar? Post your thoughts and comments below.